More on tonight's top story. Bishop DiMarzio and other bishops of the diocese will be delivering a highly anticipated report to Pope Francis next week. At the same time, a national summit is set for Baltimore, where other clerics will tackle big issues facing the U.S. Church. National correspondent for the Tablet and Crux, Christopher White, joins us now. Christopher, thanks so much for being with us.
A pleasure to be with you, Tamara.
For most Americans, protecting young and vulnerable people from sex abuse is a #1 issue. What can we expect from the bishops on this issue when they meet with the Pope?
Well, so when the bishops meet with the Pope, it's certainly going to come up. I mean, this is going to be, probably a 2-hour free-ranging conversation about what is on their mind. And of course, this issue back at home is front and center. But again, the purpose of this meeting is, a more personal encounter, a pastoral visit. So I think the Pope will sort of try to comfort them and guide them through this, but it's not going to be, they're not going to come away setting new policies. Instead, they're going to focus on, how can the church, together with the Pope, lead in the face of this crisis.
So besides meeting with the Holy Father and other Vatican officials, what else will they be doing on this meeting?
Well, so this is a time, they'll meet with a number of officials, and it's a lot of sitting around tables and long conversations. But part of this is that, they make pilgrimage to all the apostolic basilicas in Rome. So it's a spiritual time of unity. They celebrate Mass together every day. They have time together as meals. Many of them meet with their seminarians at the North American College. So for a lot of them, they say it's just a real bonding experience that they don't typically get in the States because it's rare that they're all together in one place.
So let's look at Baltimore. The rest of the U.S. bishops will be in Baltimore next week for the General Assembly. What can we expect from them when they're together?
Well, I think the top thing that everyone is paying attention to are elections. So the U.S. bishops will elect new leadership to replace the outgoing president of the conference, Cardinal Daniel DiNardo, and Vice President, currently Archbishop Jose Gomez. Many expect that Archbishop Gomez will succeed Cardinal DiNardo as president of the conference. Beyond that, the bishops will hear a report on the developing plans to enact new third-party systems for reporting bishop accountability measures in the U.S. They'll elect a number of officers for, other committees, religious liberty, ecumenical issues, and the protection of minors. So it's sort of an ongoing process, but this is an attempt to sort of get back to business as usual, acknowledging the crisis in the church related to abuse, but move on beyond the scandals.
All right, Christopher White, national correspondent for the Tablet and Crux. Thanks so much for being with us today.
Thank you, Tamara.
If you're watching Currents News on YouTube, be sure to hit the subscribe button and then click on the bell to get instant updates about all of our newest content, because we are putting your faith in the news.